Nice rhythm.
That was so bad.
Don't start with me. Don't start with me, Reg. So
I don't
terrible.
even know what to do with. Oh boy.
Because I saw you starting to try and get fancy.
What, the flip around 3?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah,
That's just how I count.
That's the, okay. Mr. Homeschool over there.
What do you Oh man. I would ask you how your day is going, but obviously it's going pretty well if you
It's not bad.
Right. Oh boy.
Yeah,
oh man.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. How are you?
Oh man, I'm well, man. I'm in a hoodie for literally no reason. Yeah, we out here. We are out here.
There you go. Good stuff, man.
Yeah, man. Out here doing out here things. Oh man. Interesting week, man. We're not going to get to it because it's not on the schedule. But did you see the story about the 5 pigeons that had to be separated in the zoo because they were encouraging each other to curse at patrons?
The 5 what?
5, I think 5 parrots, actually. 5 parrots. Oh, what did I say initially? What did I say? Did I say something different?
Oh, I don't know. Did you say pigeons?
I might have said pigeons. Oh, but parrots, not pigeons. If I did say pigeons, I don't know. But 5 parrots, they all had to be separated because they were encouraging each other to curse. And I'm trying to figure out how that, I didn't read the article. I just read the headline and I was like, wait, we still might actually talk about it on the show in another episode as a damn nature, but I just had to bring that up with that.
I think we should do a multi-episode arc about these pigeon parrots.
Just a return of the pigeon. The pigeon strikes back.
The parrots.
Oh man, new camera who this, Kev? New camera who this?
Yeah, man. Hey everybody, Trek bought me a camera.
That is actually not what entirely happened, but that's okay. We can go with it. Let's roll with that. Let's just roll with that.
Okay. All right.
Oh man, that was the opening question. Actually, did you see the article about the parrots? But I can ask a second opening question. Did you see the American Music Awards? Have you been, or is it?
No. It's right now, isn't it? Or
it's
just
happened
happened,
right now.
or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, so Belle Biv DeVoe performed.
Oh, I heard they were going to. Didn't someone else perform?
I'm sure multiple artists that But
I'm thinking of a specific person who we'll talk about later in this episode.
Trash. Triggity trash. Yeah. God, just ruined it, man. You just entirely ruined it.
Who I did, or Belle Biv DeVoe ruined it?
No, I don't think Belle Biv DeVoe ruined it. What ruined it, though, is that because I've been doing Snapback for so long, I've heard Belle Biv DeVoe so much that it's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm imagining that other people who watch the AMAs or see some of these old school artists are like, what? I haven't heard this in years. I'm like, oh, I just heard this yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And the day before. And every week prior to this. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, I don't have any room for nostalgia anymore. That's a Snapback.
Did they at least bring Busta out when they did Poison?
Man, for writing it? No.
Well,
didn't he write the rap?
I don't know. Did you get that far?
Right?
Did you get that far in his album? It's only like 3 tracks in that he sampled Poison.
I still have not listened to the record.
Oh, yeah.
I still haven't. Yeah. I'm doing a bad job. I did listen to Common's record though. It's pretty good. It's all right.
Oh, I haven't checked that yet.
Yeah, he's got one song on there that's really good, actually.
I want to get through all his movies, his filmography before I dive in on the new album.
That is a bad idea. Gosh, that's a bad idea. So bad of idea is that I think it actually ended the segment. What is going on? Okay. So
we do a little one of these.
Shout out to Fizz as we roll on. And we'll catch y'all. Kevin, you ready for the show, man? And clearly you're ready.
Clearly
yeah, this is happening. Whether you're ready or not, you are, going for MVP right now. We'll catch y'all on the other side, y'all. Let's go.
All right.
Rap Sucks Radio. Blah, 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 blah.
What up, y'all? You were live on Rap Sucks Radio with your homeboy Trek Life and your fam, Kev Dakota.
See me in 3D. New camera.
Who this? Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all for rocking with us. You could catch past episodes of Rap Sucks Radio on rapsucksradio.com or any of your favorite podcasting platforms. Or if you want to catch this one on TV, you can catch us on BTSN Pass. That's Behind the Scenes Network. What you do is you download the app on your Roku, your Fire Stick, or your Fire TV. You go ahead and click on that joint and boom, we right there. Got our own section and everything. Rap Sucks Radio. Me and Kev up here talking mess, getting it in. That's what we do. Without further ado, let's get in here and talk about Kev's doing too much. Kev, who's doing too much, man?
Young Ricky Schroder.
A lot of people are not going to remember who this was. Like me, I was like, wait, Ricky Schroder. Wait a minute.
Oh, okay. Did you afterward though, or
I did after? Yes, especially when I hit the article. Kev's topic title for this.
Do it.
Oh my God.
Do it.
From the famous movie Boys in the Hood, Ricky.
I'm going to need another take of that. Let's just get one more look at that.
All right. Let's run it back. God, why does my nose itch like this?
All right.
This is on camera, by the way. If you're watching this on BTSN Pass, good job. Ricky! Come on.
Who played that role? Was that Cobb?
It was not Common Sense at all. I wonder if he still responds to Common Sense, by the way. I'm just curious.
I don't know.
Who knows?
He probably does. He seems like a very nice guy.
He does seem like a very nice guy. Yeah. All right. Anyhow, Ricky! Thank you. Thank you for chiming in with one of your own. The reason
that should be the whole show. Let's just go back and forth.
Usually we do every episode. We're ready to cut the episode off within 5 to 10 minutes. I think that this is yet another opportunity for us to end this now before it goes horribly wrong.
Well, while we're on top,
Silver Spoon star Ricky Schroder helped bail out Kenosha shooting suspect Kyle Rittenhouse. The source is Yahoo Entertainment. Remember and never forget that Yahoo Sports is trash. Even when they're not particularly part of this, even when it's not sports related, if you mention Yahoo, just remember that Yahoo Sports is trash. Okay. Players involved are Ricky Schroder and Kyle Rittenhouse Rittenhouse's lawyer, Lynn Wood, as he tweeted, the Atlanta-based attorney Lynn Wood tweeted on Friday a photo featuring the teen Schroder and Rittenhouse's lawyer John Pierce saying "Free at last" using a Martin Luther King. Oh my God!
Because of course.
Because why not make it worse? Hours earlier, Wood tweeted that Rittenhouse was released from jail in Kenosha County, Wisconsin, after posting a $2 million bail, and called out Schroder and the MyPillow CEO, Mike Lindell, for putting us over the top. Lindell made famous with enthusiastic infomercials and a supporter of President Trump. Ricky, in the most silver spoonish thing that you could possibly imagine, donated a low six-figure amount to the hashtag Fight Back Foundation, which, along with Mike Lindell's generous contribution, helped put the foundation over the top to cover the $2 million bail amount. The nonprofit foundation, of which Wood is CEO, is prepared to confront those who seek to take away the right of self-defense. We hashtag Fight Back for the Constitution, reads the website. If you guys aren't familiar with Kyle Rittenhouse, he's the 17-year-old kid who decided that it was a good idea to go try to be G.I. Joe in the streets of Kenosha and ended up murdering 2 people. Now he's, allegedly murdering 2 people, at a protest over the police shooting of a black male named Jacob Blake. So if you're not familiar with who Kyle Rittenhouse is, he's the, gunslinging teenager who was driven across state lines by his highly intelligent, apparently mother. No, not really. Yeah. Side profile, Kev. Yeah. Anyway, I can't say enough about the genius of this particular family, but that is who Kyle Rittenhouse is. So anyway, Kev, thoughts, man?
Yeah, man. Everyone is so shocked that Ricky Schroder would do this. You need to look around. Check out everybody around you.
Right.
I mean, he played he was a child star, played a sweet little kid, and now he's a core MAGA.
Core MAGA.
Lil Dicky. He's the real Lil Dicky.
What a goofy. I mean, I guess I don't even know what to say. Like like I said, it's a very Silver Spoons-ish thing to do, right? Like I just dropped, low 6-figure amount real quick to bail out somebody that whatever should rot in jail, really. But
I hope he skips now, in a way. Cause the kid's pictures everywhere. If he doesn't show up, does Lil Dicky have to forfeit his 150 large?
Right? I don't know, but it would be hilarious.
You're gonna have to stay over at the My Pillow guy's house. What? Man.
Oh boy.
You know what's crazy is that I asked you yesterday. I think as often happens, we'll be texting each other and then at some point it has to end, right?
Right.
But what I always imagine is that when I send the last text and you don't respond, my assumption is that you've fallen asleep.
That's generally the case. Yes.
So, and it's within minutes of each other, but the last question that I sent you wasn't Alfonso Ribeiro in Silver Spoons? And I looked it up and he was.
Yeah, he was.
And it was very weird because we actually watched the Fresh Prince reunion last night.
Did not watch it. How was it?
That's good. It's good.
Did they explain what happened to the original Aunt Viv? What was the issue?
Yeah, they spent a lot of time on that. Like Kristen's like, why so much?
I mean, it was crazy that the Aunt Viv argument is so deep and I'm so like, so what? But the Aunt Viv
I didn't watch
is
the
deep.
show a lot. That's the thing. Like as much as I
Neither did I.
watched the show and and I love those guys, it's like I didn't watch every episode. Like I might have some other shows or whatever, but it was good. It was good. But yeah, can you imagine 2 more different child stars than Alfonso Ribeiro? Ricky Schroder.
Oh my gosh. Listen, off of the subject of Goofnut Schroder and onto the subject of the Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff.
Yep.
It's no secret now that originally House Party was written for, Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff. They were supposed to be the 2 lead characters.
I think you've told me that and I forget it every time you tell me.
So,
I don't independently know that.
Okay, fair enough. I don't think that it's new news overall though, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you guys that it's new for, hey, something you learned on Rap Sucks Radio. So I'm going to go ahead and say it now. House Party wouldn't have been as good if it was those two. It was better.
I think I agree with that.
Yeah. I think House Party lucked out by, you know, Will Smith being a little too big at the time to do, or, you know, seeking bigger opportunities than
is that what it
House
was?
Party. I believe that. Now that part, I can't confirm, but, you know.
I can't remember the timing, but I also can't. I don't know. I like the idea of Kid and Play being, not that I want them to get beat up, but I like the idea of them being the ones who get beat up by Full Force.
Right. Well, I mean, in Full Force, it's really kind of more of a New York hip hop movie, you know, with respect to Philly, of course, and Philly's, probably like I think Philly is the most overlooked hip hop city and area. I think Philly just gets completely overlooked for their contribution to hip hop. As much as I rag on Philly, I just, it's actually like abhorrent how much they're overlooked. But
you see me sitting here waiting for the other shoe to drop or whatever.
Yeah, I was going to say something, but no, I can't say anything about that. I feel like, you know, Philly deserves far more props especially for, you know, the original development of styles in hip hop, like, you know, but whatever. Anyhow, it was kind of a New York movie, and it was sort of a group of New York artists that were not like Run DMC-esque, but, you know, I don't know, like had a dope fan base. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like everybody was listening to Groove Be Chill, but I knew who they were. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's funny that they were in the, yeah, Groove Be Chill was in that movie. Yeah.
I would not ever know that.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I need to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still not going to know who that is, but it's cool.
Yeah. I mean, come on, Full Force. Like, yo, it's one of the best movies of all times, in my opinion. But, yeah, I think I'm glad that it didn't work out with Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff. I'm actually kind of happy.
You know who would have been good in House Party? Ricky Schroder and Scott Baio.
Hey, that's the new thing. Have you? Okay, this is also off the topic list. We've done a couple of off the topic list things, by the way. Have you? Okay, what is it called now? Slowed down and reverbed. Have you heard that thing? Next thing you know,
posted that, didn't he?
He did, and I just ignored him and I swept it to the side. Look, much respect to Texas, especially Houston, for Chopped and Screwed. Was not my thing. I was in high school when it was, you know, when it finally made it out to Cali, and it made it out. Actually, I might have been in college, because Silo's homeboy Dank brought it back from Houston. And then I believe Walt went to school in Dallas and came back with Screw Music. Definitely a Texas thing, definitely a Houston thing. So I could see why they are livid right now.
But is the whole thing, because he posted the the video that he posted was not the original that girl who talked about it, right? Was that how it all came back up, was because of what she posted?
Sure. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Because I had seen something like earlier in the week or last week about DJ Screws, he was trending, and I'm like, what? It's like, and then, yeah, but I never dug into it. But yeah, she really broke it down, man.
Yeah, she was hype. She
didn't know what she was breaking down, but she had evidence and supporting facts and details and theories about the wrong topic and the wrong subject.
Boy. And it creates this esoteric vibe. And I was like, this is happening. This is actually happening.
It's a whole different feel.
It's like,
it communicates a different message at 45 beats per minute.
Interestingly enough, the originator of, quote unquote, originator of slowed down and reverbed is a guy named Slater. Now, I think that here's my cursory research. Please feel free to correct me. Anybody who reads or knows about this. So there's a DJ Slater, who's a white guy. And then there's Slater, who's a brother. If there's a brother named Slater, I think that if it's DJ Slater, the white dude as well, I think either whatever Slater is allegedly originator of this should step up now and be like, I didn't originate anything. I just to be clear, this is just kind of renamed by whatever the genre makers are, but I didn't. This is your time to kind of make amends and do the right thing.
What's the statute? What's the window here that he has? What kind of time frame are we giving him? Or her?
Well, him.
Okay.
I'll give him till December 1st.
Okay.
The year shouldn't go out, shouldn't close without him clarifying that it's not his.
So he needs to make good before the final recount in Georgia.
before the final recount in Georgia. Yes.
That's
Do
fair.
it for the South.
That's
man.
fair.
Do it for the South.
Do it for the culture.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was never into it. But then also, like, at the time, I think I was mostly just here. But then when if you travel, like I was traveling a lot through the South during the No Limit, when No Limit was just popping. Not a lot, but I mean enough to like realize like, oh yeah, it's a whole different, like, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I mean? Like, okay. Yeah. If I was here, this is what I,
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
yeah. I mean, it's like, being in Texas, when, Scarface and them was hitting, like, when Scarface was, dropping solo records, it was like, you're a Scarface fan if you're out here, period.
oh yeah, we left him everywhere though.
Yeah, we did. But I'm saying in Texas, it was even more. It was a huge, much bigger thing.
Like think about when Pocket Full of Stones came out.
Oh yeah. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Come on. We know.
We know. I mean, it's a rap show.
Slowed. That should be our new podcast name. Slowed and Reverb. That could actually be our names.
That could.
I'll be slow, obviously.
Wait, I gotta be Reverb? I don't think either name is though.
They're not.
They're not. But we could change. What we should do is we should change our podcast name to Slowed and Reverbed and then say that we came up with it. That'd be par for the course. Like, yo, what are you gonna do?
Slater 1 and Slater 2.
Right.
Or 2 and 3.
Let's just pick like way later numbers, like Slater 40 and Slater 46 for no reason. All right. Speaking of the year should not close out without yet another embarrassing moment in artistic history. The topic title of this from Kev is 2020, Nelly's Year.
Come on. Can you deliver that properly, man?
Nelly's,
you already messed up for the first
Nelly's
topic.
Year.
The man who birthed some of the greatest rap country collaborations of this entire millennium track.
Down, baby.
The man who put the star in Dancing with the Stars.
I'm ready to
Triple threat. The future father of rock and roll. Ladies and gentlemen. Nelly.
Trash. Anyhow.
Show your love. Nelly.
Who does an album? Who does a song
Nelly.
with the member of Destiny's Child that no one cares about? Well, I guess he didn't do it with Michelle, so whatever. So in a failure of all things, cinema, Nelly is to play Buddy Holly.
No.
Wait,
that would be something. I would pay money to see that.
Oh, he's supposed to play the manager. Never mind. Wait, did I get that wrong?
I think he's playing Chuck Berry. So
Chuck Berry, you're right.
What the depth of the character, his role is going to be.
Right. It's not, he can't play Buddy Holly. He's playing Chuck Berry.
Come on. Sure.
I'm
they're going to cast. You know that they're casting Ricky Schroder as the next Black Panther, right?
Wait, Black Panther screwed in Reverb? Come on, let's take this joke as far as we can. Let's ruin it.
is the
still listening.
2020 we live in. This is not the 2020 we wanted, but this is the 2020 we got.
This is the 2020 you get, and you're going to like it. All right. Nelly is going to play Chuck Berry in the Buddy Holly biopic Clear Lake. I apologize for my error initially. Billboard has reported this. The players involved are Nelly, which is awful, and Nelly, Colin Banks, and Diane Guerrero have joined the cast of Clear Lake, the Buddy Holly inspired biopic to be produced by Bruce Beresford. I don't care about all of this. The reality is that Nelly is going to be playing an iconic musician.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather Common do this. I'd rather Common. I'd rather Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? You mean his guitar's out here this big? Like Ice Cube. Do the same thing over and over again, Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? Same face, same tone, same acting. I would love it. Book it. Ice Cube to play Chuck Berry and Buddy Holly in Clear Lake. Play both characters. And I want to see him stand on one side of the line and then walk to the other side of the camera and have the conversations back and forth. That's how bad this movie's going to be anyway. So we might as well just do it that way.
Oh boy. So you're calling it. This is going to be bad.
Nelly's part's going to be bad. It's a bad movie. Yeah, it's a bad look.
I hope he wears the Band-Aid.
It's funny, man, because every time we have this conversation, I want to remind people that I don't personally hate Nelly. I hate his art. I want him to be a successful human being. I just don't like his art.
I don't hate him. I hate the things that come from inside his soul.
Right, exactly. The things that he manifests. That's what I hate. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, and hate's a strong word. I just strongly dislike it. Like hate
is a pretty strong word.
It is a strong word. If you're going to do a record with 1/8 of Destiny's Child, I guess. If you're missing the joke.
Triple threat. He is a triple threat, Trek. The man
is he going
range.
for EGOT here? Does Nelly EGOT?
EGOT what?
It doesn't matter.
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
We're really just plowing through this, aren't we?
I mean, I'm trying to take small breaks because I just don't want to discuss this anymore. I
feel like today is every once in a while, every couple months, I just decide which topics we're going to talk about so that you never ask me to do this again.
No, this is perfect. This is actually perfect. Yo, Kev, man, let's hit him with a damn nature real quick, man. You down?
All right. I don't know. Are you?
Well, I'll remember it this time.
I don't know about that.
I'm hitting him with a damn nature.
Damn nature.
COVID bear versus monster wolf. All right, Kev. Thank you for the topic title.
These have every last one of them been horrible.
They have. Japan faces worst wild bear attacks in 5 years during virus. Now, I want to just stop here. 5 years is not Japan. A long time. Like, it's not like it's like in the 100 years. It's like just 5 years ago. Things were pretty
This is worse than the Great Bear Attacks of 2015. Like, yeah. I remember it. It was 5 years ago. It was bad. That was bad. This is worse.
Come on. Like in 5 years? Really? It seems like you might have an actual bear problem here. You know what I'm saying? This is sourced by Bloomberg, which is a great source for us. We haven't sourced Bloomberg as of yet, so good job.
You know, hey,
I
source
said,
for Japanese news.
Bloomberg. Oh boy. I said that the players involved in this are mixed bears. The reason why I said it is because they're Asian black bears, and I thought that it would be funny to say that.
Interesting.
Yeah. Didn't go over very well when I read it live, though. I'd also like to shout out the city of Monrovia. Listen, from the 626 to you guys, come on. There's bears in swimming pools every year in Monrovia. Like, bears ain't tripping out here. They part of the community in the 6. We around. You know what I mean? Watch, look up bear in swimming pool. I bet you it'll be like in or around Monrovia. I guarantee it.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, it's happening. When I first moved to Duarte, when we lived in Duarte years ago, like the very next day after we moved, there was a bear in the Target parking lot around the corner from our house. Like, we're outside playing with my daughter. She's like 2, like 1. Oh, and the bear is like, yo, we in the building, fam. What's popping? It's like, oh.
I got my red card.
Exactly. I think Randy was pregnant at the time, but still,
were they able to trap it in the bathroom?
I am not going to get into that inside joke here on Rap Sucks Radio, but for the TV set crew, I'm sure they laughed. It is. Anyway.
Is it still inside?
No. No, all right? No.
Where are you, by the way?
I'm in my living room. What?
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure.
I am not
Thank God.
trapped in the Target bathroom stall. I still blame Duke Westlake for that, by the way. There's no reason. Just whatever. I'm not telling the story. On the morning of October 23rd, so this is technically old news as well, but this is when Bloomberg reported it, so whatever.
Yeah, blame them.
Yeah, blame them for this. A 56-year-old employee at West Japan Railway Company was injecting trains when he...
What? I'm sorry.
They're way more advanced in Japan, man. They're way more advanced.
Don't worry, you'll get that later.
Okay. When he encountered an Asian black bear just outside of the station in Japan's northwestern Fukui prefecture. This is a lot. He escaped with just a scratch. But about 10 minutes later, this same bear fractured the leg of another worker at a nearby construction site. Okay, I have some questions. 4 days, okay, but let's keep going. But 4 days before the incident, a male bear entered a 4-story shopping center in a neighborhood. The 1.3 meter tall bear, listen, we're American, like you got to do this in feet or inches.
Yeah,
come on. Tall bear holed up in a storage room for 13 hours. Hey, R. Kelly. Until it was shot by a local hunting group. God dog, they killed it? I guess. Japan ain't messing around, yo.
They didn't say they killed him.
They shot him?
They said they shot him.
Okay. But usually they would say, like, what they shot him with. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I'm overreacting.
Well, shot him with a gun.
Because I was going to say they only shot him because he was black. Because if it was a panda, they would have, like, you know what I mean? It would have been fine, right? You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
Right? What? Who's with me? Come on. Come with me.
Bloomberg.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, long story short, there's a ton of bears popping up, and it's due to, they're saying, multiple factors behind the increased number of bear sightings, according to the associate professor of ecology at Tokyo University. He says that oak trees alternate each year between heavy and low production of acorns, a staple food for bears. This was a bad year for acorn yields, and the lack of food may have driven the bears closer to civilization. With the younger generation moving to the cities, aging residents are unable to harvest crops or fruits grown in their gardens, which tempt the starving animals. Also, just to connect this to COVID bear, the coronavirus outbreak may also have affected the bear's behavior. Japan declared a nationwide lockdown from April to May, with many stores and factories shortening their operating hours and people strongly encouraged to stay home, bears might have expanded their areas and activities after not seeing humans around during the spring and early summer season. And they're smart.
Bear gentrification.
Is this what they say about black folks when they gentrify our neighborhoods? Like, well, more white people actually stayed at home in this neighborhood, which, brought the black people out a little more. And,
Yeah.
there was
Not to mention the low acorn yields.
the low acorn yields. Yes. That's high in the black community. Acorns is.
The bears were just trying to get a nut.
One of us was going to make that joke. I wasn't sure who was going to do it, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you were.
I was going to avoid it.
Come on.
All right.
We can be honest.
Well, Suge's not on the show. I'd imagine if it was going to be made, it would be made by Suge.
Oh man.
I don't know what to make of this. I don't think that I think the pandas would have been treated differently. They wouldn't have just been shot. They might have been tranquilized. And that's what I'm taking from this entire story, that, treat black bears better than this. Asian black bears. Yeah. You're people, Kev.
The reason this caught my eye was the picture of, did you see the picture of the monster wolf?
I did not. We'll have to post that because I didn't see it.
Well, because they as a countermeasure, a clever Japanese person invented a robot wolf. Oh yeah. That, stalks around and makes screaming sounds and scares away the bears.
Up, really though? Why are bears scared of wolves?
Yeah, it's a very, very evil looking it looks terrible. Looks like a really bad robot, but it's scary. It's not something I would want to.
All right, so there's a reason why the bears are scared of it, but now the people are scared of it. What was it? Okay, wait. We talked about this so long ago. This city, were they dressing up as ghosts? Remember that topic
was that in Japan?
That wasn't in Japan. At least I don't remember it being in Japan.
Was that in Korea?
I think it was Korea.
Why were they doing that?
I don't remember. But I'm just saying, really clever responses to things.
What? But we went from Godzilla versus Gamera to COVID bear versus monster, and this is the reason why it's scary, is because it's a four-legged robotic creature with like a wolf Halloween mask on it. If you're gonna be honest, it's pretty silly looking, but it also would. If I turned the corner and saw that thing, I would run in the other direction.
I just wanted to sing it's
very quickly.
I just wanted to hit the corner and be like, "It's close to midnight."
That's exactly what it looks like.
That's what I wanted to do.
It looks like Michael, like mid transformation.
Hey, by the way, did Michael Jackson kill that woman at the end of Thriller? Because he actually turned out to be a werewolf. Are we to assume that in the end, the werewolf actually did? I don't know.
We can hope. He was hungry.
Can we talk about Thriller for just like a couple minutes?
Oh, this could be a nice little test for our upcoming series. Yeah. Although I actually meant to watch Thriller the other day, and I didn't do it. Well, I haven't watched it in 20 years or whatever.
And that's why this is going to be a horrible, look back on it. But all right, so they start off at the movie theater, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then Show Enough shows up.
Or Busta Rhymes, one of the other. No, I'm kidding. All right. And she's scared of the movie. Ultimately.
Right.
Werewolf movie, right? And Michael Jackson gets to turn into a werewolf, which actually turned out, if I remember, it probably is compatible to a werewolf change today. Like there was pretty good special effects. If I remember correctly, right?
Top notch.
Top notch. Michael Jackson,
State of the art.
State of the art. Looks like Japan, just ahead of things. You know what I mean?
Sure. Okay.
I have so many worse jokes for that. But all right. This is my only question about Thriller. And why was that the only way home that they could take?
Oh, through all the demons?
Like, who goes through like the most ridiculous? Did they end up in a cemetery? Like, what? Why and how? There had to be sidewalks, fam. Like, there's no way that's the only way home y'all could have traveled.
Let's not overanalyze this, man.
How come nobody's mom could pick them up from the movie theater at the time? Like, what are we doing?
Take the bus.
Take the bus.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson fared better in the movies than Q-Tip did, though. But no one wants to talk about poetic justice. All right.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened quickly.
That did.
That escalated very quickly.
It also might have been a little better than Q-Tip's verse on the Busta Rhymes record. Now, thank you guys for checking in with... who raps like that? No, I'm sorry. I love you, Tip. That's my guy. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Track, don't be talking about me like that. Like, yes, I understand. All right. Breathe. All right, we're back on the show.
Man.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Strays. Just buzzing.
Thank y'all for tuning
above
in.
our heads.
Hey.
All show.
You know what sucks, man?
What's that? Rap?
Rap Sucks Radio. I don't ever want to answer for the trash that we talk on this show to some of the artists. Like if one day this show happens to become popular enough, I don't ever want to answer for the trash that I've talked on this show. I'm like, yo, yeah. I don't think I'm on the annoying Charlemagne the God level, but I have thrown some shots around. I don't think Common would be our friend.
He'd be my friend.
Not after this episode, he wouldn't. Not after this episode.
I just had I pictured Michael Jackson just coming back and whooping you.
Listen, this ain't Martin, fam. Mike could take a L, yo. Mike could take a whole L. Like it's not a game, boy. You know what I mean? This ain't Beat It, fam. We not dancing. It's going down.
Oh,
Mike,
man.
You know what I mean? And I'm stealing your jacket.
Trek got slowed and reverbed by Mike.
Ooh, Kev. This is the show that never ends. But that should be the name for a beatdown. Fam got slowed and reverbed, yo. That's what we're going to do in this. All right, Kev, we got to note that. Going forward, when we talk about somebody that got beat up, we got Damn Nature, we got Old News, and when we talk about somebody that got beat up, slowed and reverbed. Oh my God, I hate this show. Can you imagine? Shoot, man, I was at the store, dude. These two people started scrapping it. Dude in the black shirt got slowed and reverbed. It was crazy. Like, straight slowed and reverbed, homie. Like, it wasn't even.
His tempo taken down.
Fam was operating at 88 and just got high. 44 BPMs.
He got his whole pitch control pushed back.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get your pitch control pushed back. Thank y'all, man. My name, I don't even know how to end this show. I am your homeboy, Trek Life, and that is your fam, Kev Sakota. Sold and reverbed. We'd like to thank y'all for tuning in. If you'd like to catch past episodes of this show, you can go to rapsucksradio.com or any of your favorite podcasting platforms. And if you would like to catch this on television, you can like Silver Spoons, actually not like Silver Spoons because it's not on BTSN. You can go to BTSN Pass, go to your Roku, your Fire Stick, your Fire TV, download the app or channel, whichever, the description is. It's Behind the Scenes Network. And you can catch me and Kev, Rap Sucks Radio. We got our own section. We doing our own thing. Shout out to Bod Drew, my man Polly Rob. You know what I mean? That's how it goes. On the count of 3, we say peace, Kev. Are you ready? You prepared? All right. 1, 2, 3. Peace. It's like the Palpatine piece. All right, y'all. We out. Peace.
Oh boy.